I I bought the candies. I like Chev candies, like the 199 sweet. I bought a few of them, the package of sweet, and that's what I mean. That's just me. I like the candies. I did bought a few of them, but I don't know Chev like that. I don't know him personally. I don't know nothing about him and Chev. Ness Brown. Most of the drama on here are face side, right? I'm trying to understand the issue. Oh, Captain, you're trying to understand the issue. Oh, the issue is that I have Tikki is ungrateful. I don't want to speak specifically what he did because I'm not the type of person, but after I brought up to him that, you need to do what you need to do, and I feel like you're a user, he told me that everybody use everybody. So I guess in a way, he was using me to get from Mexico to help him. While he was in a bad spot in Mexico and in a bad spot in the detention, he used me without me knowing. He used me. So when he's now out and where he is, that was him using me. So that's how I get to learn to understand. Yes. So when I brought up to him and I thought that I said to him, you're a user. I think you're a user and you're not doing what you said you were going to do. He said, everybody use everybody. And that's how it goes. So when you know who is somebody who don't know the person in person, and you know what? It's my fault. I don't know Chev, I don't know Tikki personally. I never met him in person. But when you go above and beyond to help somebody in a situation where you were the only person they were communicating with, and majority of the time they have nobody to help them but you, right? And at times I felt that if I did not look out and help him and help Tikki, he will be stuck where he is. So when people know on their feet and they feel like they're at where they're at, and then when you remind them of to say, hey, we had this agreement, we had this with him there, you need to live up to your obligations, and they're going to tell you that people use people. So and everybody use people. So the mere fact that I was being used, but I did not know that I was being used. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah. So that's the thing that really bothered me more than anything else. That when other people were telling me not to look out for this young man, to turn my back on this young man, even though I don't know this young man. I mean, I look none from Tikki, nothing sexually, nothing like that. No. I just feel like he was just a part of the LGBT community and he was in a vulnerable situation, and him cry morning, him cry dear. But what I've learned about these, sometimes when people cry, they might cry and no eye water come. They might cry and no eye water come. Like, I didn't know that some people were so evil. And you will feel sorry for people. I was gullible, and a lot of people are gullible too. So I'm not the only one who is gullible, who has been deceived and used. But the mere fact that somebody can come out and tell you that everybody get used, and I saw it go. So a lot of more people will be used. So, I don't know. Jesse, it's just crazy. The old woman then walk back soon get it. Yeah, so that's that. But you can talk about your feeling, but you don't. Oh, Yannick, you don't know Tikki. Yannick, guys, let me tell you something. I know Tikki. I know the real Tikki. And it's not like he's not being himself and it's not whatever. I know you guys know the Tikki that you know, but when you are there counseling a person and they tell you everything, they tell you everything about them from the day them born to the day them rise, whatever, whatever, whatever. Wish I would never come out and tell nobody whatever, whatever. But you don't know Tikki. You understand what I mean? You don't. So all of you on here who feel like you know Tikki, you don't know Tikki. I know Tikki. So you don't know Tikki. You don't know him. You don't know his date of birth. You don't know when he was born. You don't know where he's born. He entrusts me with such informations because I was I was the only person who was willing to go above and beyond to help him. Yeah. Him never tell you why when he come to you New York, why he was stranded in New York, and the people them who were supposed to help him in New York turned them back on him. The same people them who were supposed to, so-called friends them, who were supposed to help him when he get to New York, they turned their back on him. Do you understand? They turned their back on him because he was supposed to. I'm not gonna call Ufa name. I'm not gonna call wish friends who was supposed to help him and they did not. And it's me who never know him from Adams. Don't chat with him there. I was the one who had to turn around and help him. But I'm just saying that if people are gonna go above and beyond and put their neck out to help someone, the person should live up to their obligations. The person should not be ungrateful. Hey, beloved, thank you. But yeah. And I understand. You understand what I mean? He was like, I spoke to him this morning and he was like, oh, you're coming and talking about the realtor. I don't know the story about the realtor, but I can relate to the realtor story, right? People will genuinely, like me, and probably I was fooled, to help Tikki. I feel sorry for him. You understand what I mean? Sometimes you just pity people, and pitying is not a good word to use, but sometimes you pity people. You see people online and you just want to help them because you feel like as if they're genuine and they need help. But not everybody you help. Not everybody if you help because you're going to regret it. You know what I mean? So when the realtor come out and say, hey, I put up my credit, I put up my license, I put up my credentials to help you to get to where you are. And when you get to where you are, then you cut the rope. You ever people say don't cut, for burn down the bridge behind you. What was the saying when people say for burn the bridges, for burn your bridges? What was that saying? Like people tell you not to burn your bridges. Hey Jimbe, hey mother, how you doing? I was wondering if you wanted to go for dinner or for brunch, but I don't know if you were free. Yeah, don't burn your bridges after you cross them. And even when them cross them still burn them bridges before you cross it. Exactly. So people like Tikki will burn their bridges before them even cross it. After them, I think he burned it after him crosses. Him burn it after him cross it. So you don't burn your bridges before you cross them. And I'm not the only one who is going to come out and say, hey, I helped Tikki and Tikki burned me. There's many people who are going to come across and say, hey, I helped Tikki and Tikki burned me. Thank you very much. And honestly, there's probably several people here who can say, yes, I look out for Tikki and Tikki disrespect me or Tikki bird me. Hey, Savage, I am in New York. Are you at work? So you and Tikki, no, we're not friends. And that's fine with me. Oh, thank you. Someone asked him last night about you, and he was like, leave that alone. But the media brought into and believes that and believe the lies. I heard you give good advice. Yes, Stephanie. The realtor is no saint. She bullied them too, and there are a lot more that what she's telling them. Okay. I don't know. I feel like as if at the end of the day, if somebody help you to put you into a penthouse, if somebody put you to put you in a penthouse, and you said no, because Tikki asked me personally to use my credit to rent place for him and Chev. And I said no. I said no. I will never do that. I have done other things, though she's stupid, which I regret, to help Tikki. But he asked me personally to use my credit. And I said no. And this is a lesson to everybody. Don't do it. Do not do it. First of all, I don't know him that well. I never met Tikki before. But when he asked me to use my credit, I said no. So if the realtor use her credit and her information, I don't know if it's real or fake or whatever. I don't know. And I don't know. But if she use her information to help you to get you qualify, so you can stay somewhere, I feel at the end of the day, even if she may be wrong in certain instances, don't bash her. You understand what I mean? If she asks you for a little promotion, I feel what she have done deserve more than a promotion. It deserved more than a promotion. The mere fact that she got you somewhere to stay. You understand what I mean? So she deserved more than just a promotion. If she have gone above and beyond, even if you're paying her, you know much people, you know what I mean? And let me tell you something in America. Let me tell you something in America. Tikki and whomever, they're going to need help one day again. Do you understand what I mean? And there's always two sides to a story. That's good. There's actually three sides to a story. There is your side, my side. I felt like me helping out Tikki when he was in the most vulnerable state. I don't know if it's one of the most vulnerable state, but probably many of the vulnerable state he has been in his life. And I was there to help him. There are going to be other persons who are here looking on live, and you're going to need help again, one day again. And people are going to be like, no, I'm not going to put my information, put my credit, put my reputation, because y'all gonna burn me. And a lot of people out there are watching. You're not gonna be in that penthouse forever. You're not gonna be in that penthouse forever. Do you understand what I mean? You're not gonna be in there forever. I can say I'm gonna be in my house forever because you want to pay a mortgage on my house. It's my house. It's my name on the deed. It's my property. But you're not going to be in that penthouse forever. You understand what I mean? And if you don't have good credit and if you don't have good money, other people you're going to need people again to help you. And the same way the realtor put her neck on the line to help y'all to get someplace. And then whatever happened. You're going to need help again. You're going to need help today, probably tomorrow. You're going to need help again. You understand what I mean? So that's just how it's going to be. So the story of the line is that